Chapter 11: Environment, Energy, and Sustainability. We are caretakers and consumers, healers and harmers. Every choice we make, what we drive, eat, build, ban, or forgive, goes through forests, oceans, skies, and future lives. The question isn't whether humanity shapes nature, it's whether we can shape ourselves fast enough to deserve the world we're remaking. Family, freedom, and the fate of the earth are no longer separate debates. They're the same decision repeated daily. Climate changes with or without us. Pace is the point. We've taken natural cycles and floored the accelerator, piling greenhouse gases into centuries that used to span millennia. Sea levels rise, fires rage, crops fail. Panic helps no one, but passivity is a choice with consequences. Act now, together, or inherit a narrower future. Population is a live wire. Rights matter. So does math. We can reject coercion and still talk honestly about numbers, consumption, and capacity. Voluntary, respectful. Culturally aware approaches beat crisis rules every time, but pretending headcount is irrelevant is self-deception. Habitats don't die loudly, they unravel. A forest is more than trees. It's a living network. When we fracture it, species vanish and systems fail. Better policy, protected corridors. And restoration can slow the loss if we treat biodiversity as infrastructure, not scenery. Deforestation isn't a binary switch. Outright bans blunt real-world needs. Unchecked logging guts the planet. Regulate hard. Ring-fence irreplaceable biomes. Replant where you harvest. Price the true cost of a felled tree. Carbon lost, water cycles skewed, futures diminished. Selective dog breeding exposes our blind spots. Love of a look should never outrank an animal's health. Crossbreed for vigor, outlaw cruelty by design, limit cycles, and put welfare first. If our tastes create suffering, our ethics should correct them. Zoos sit at the freedom-safety fault line. If they exist, let them exist for rescue, rehabilitation. And multi-generation captive populations with gold standard welfare, not as trophies of the wild behind glass. Where possible, heal and release, or not enrich and protect. Live animal export. Regulate like lives depend on it because they do. Transport isn't humane, it isn't acceptable. Necessity is a narrow door. Profit isn't a pass. Lab-grown meat promises fewer hooves, less land, and lower emissions, but it also threatens rural livelihoods and raises new health and cultural questions. Explore it, scrutinize it, and support farmers through the transition. Progress that abandons people isn't progress. Insects as protein are rational and resource-light. Culture says no. Climate says please reconsider. Start where acceptance is easy as flowers. Bars, blended foods, and let familiarity do its slow, quiet work. Veganism shrinks footprints, but nothing is impact-free. Industrial plantscapes can also harm soils and habitats. The honest path is fewer animal products overall, smarter farming everywhere, and supply chains that measure what they claim to save. Food waste is the moral scandal hiding in plain sight. We grow enough. We've been too much. Mandate redistribution, fund cold chains, reward donors, penalize dumpers, and teach plates, portions, and planning. Hunger shouldn't exist in a world that throws dinner away. Plastic bags are a symptom, not the disease. Ban the worst offenders, upgrade recycling, design truly biodegradable options, and make alternatives practical. Eliminate wastefulness first. The material choices get easier. Electric vehicles are a bridge still being built. Batteries, grids, curbside charging, and heavy transport solutions lag the hype. Invest in infrastructure, diversify tech from hybrids to hydrogen, scale renewables. We'll swap tailpipes for brownouts. Fossil fuels must end. Carefully, quickly, and justly. Replace them with real capacity. Retrain workers, price carbon, and redesign cities. This is engineering plus politics, plus empathy, or it won't happen at all. Nuclear can cut carbon with heavy baggage. Cost, waste, risk. Treat it as a disciplined interim tool where it makes sense. While we sprint toward cheaper, cleaner, truly renewable systems, in the end, sustainability isn't a single fix. It's a style of civilization. Count people without devaluing them. Guard freedom without ignoring limits. Measure success not by what we can extract, but by what we can sustain. The future won't be saved by one grand gesture, only by millions of deliberate ones aligned.